So hello, this is Biblical Hebrew with Mona Balog, and today we're going to go ahead and continue in the Hebrew lesson booklet, which is lesson 3, and we're going to go over the sofiyth, or the end forms, the dagesh, or dot forms, and other dot forms. All right, so let's get right to my share, and here's a beautiful scroll. This one happens to be an 800-year-old Torah scroll from Rhodes. Pretty intact writing. Again, each scroll has exactly the same Hebrew letters, and the words, every one is the same, but written by different scribes, obviously. All right, so here we go. We have the Hebrew pronunciation. All right, so say after me, please. A, eh, a, I, o, u, I, a, e, oi, ui, o, ts, t, and apostrophe. And from right to left, a, e, a, I, o, u, I, a, e, oi, ui, o, ts, t. And again, these are just the sounds that we're going to be hearing. There aren't that many sounds in Hebrew, especially in Biblical Hebrew. Just a reminder. Okay, so here are the letters. Aleph, silent. Aleph. Beit, b, beit. Gimel, g, gimel. Dalet, d, dalet. Hey, h, hey. Vav, v, vav. Zayin, z, zayin. Chet, ch, chet. Tate, t, tate. Yud, y, yud. Chaf, ch, chaf. Lamed, l, lamed. Mem, m, mem. Nun, n, nun. Samech, s, samech. Ayin, silent. Ayin. Fe, f, fe. Tsadi, ts, tsadi. Kuf, k, kuf. Resh, r, resh. Shin, sh, shin. Tav, t, tav. To the rap. Aleph, beit, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, chet, tate, yud, chaf, lamed, mem, nun, samech, ayin, fe, tzadi, kuf, resh, shin, tav. All right, so now we're going to write out the letters. Let me get out of my share. And hopefully you'll get better and better each time we write them out. All right. So we start out with the Aleph. And again, I'm going to hang on to my Hebrew lesson booklet here. First, we've got the 10 Commandments, which you can download off the studytorah.com website. And the explanation of why we're in Hebrew, the pronunciation, the letters, and here we go. So the Aleph, as you remember, starts out So let's go ahead and actually do our 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bracket off 3 spaces with the tip of the bracket in the second space. 1, 2, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bracket off 3 spaces. Okay, keep on doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just go ahead and do that on your lined note paper, like here. Okay. All right. So let's do the olive again. I'm going to be using a larger middle space, but you're going to stay in your middle space, except for the lamed, which goes above, and the kuf and some other letters that go below. You'll see that in a moment. All right. So upper left diagonal to the lower right. Divide into 3 separate parts with 2 dots. The upper dot, make a backwards S into the lower left. Wind up flush with this upper left, and then a question mark in the upper right, and we wind up in the lower dot. Aleph is silent. Beit, go in the upper left, make a resh, and then you're going to come make a base. You find the upper left, come down and come out a little bit to the left to make a solid base, and make a nice long line and extend a little bit to the other side on the right. Beit, but Gimel, upper left, come across, curve, and diagonal down. Divide this walking stick, see the handle, in half, and make a walking leg down into the lower left, flush with the tip of the handle. Gimel, good. Dalet, upper left, come across, come in a little bit, and make a stick all the way down. Dalet. D. Hey, you make a resh form again. Upper left, come across and down. And you're going to come up to this upper left, go in a little to the right and down, make a stick down that floats. Okay, remember the hay breathes. Hay, air breathing through. Hay, cut. Okay, Aleph, Beit, Gimel, Dalet, Hay. Next, Vav, start in the upper left, come across, curve down, all the way. Vav, the sound. Zion, make a little cap up top, upper left, come across a little bit. Divide this in half, make a zig to the left, flush with the left side, and zag all the way down to the right, flush with the right side of the cap. Zion. Z. Eight. Upper left, come across, make a resh form, and come down. And now we're going to come up to the upper left, come in a little bit, and we're going to now close this up with a stick down. And this stops the sound here. Hate. 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 Upper left, make a big U down and come up the other side and make that whale's tail. Okay, it looks like a big whale with a tail. Tate. T. Okay, review. Aleph, Beit, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zion, Hate, Tate. Okay, now we do the Yud. Upper left, come across, curve down a little tiny bit. Yud, teeny weeny letter Yud. Yeah. Kaf. upper left. Start out, come across to the right, and start out with a resh form, come down, but and then curve on the other side and stick out a little tiny bit more on the left. Kaf. Just like the chet, right here, chet, kaf, has the same sound. Chet, kaf, but two completely different letters. Okay, let's review. Alef-beyth, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yud, Chaf. Okay, now we're going to get to the Lamed. Again, we're going to make a bigger area here in the middle space where that the point of the bracket is. And the Lamed makes an L. And down upper, way upper, with the upper space, right? We're in the upper space now. And we're going to come across. These two lines are the same size. And then we're going to come down and end up flush with this left line here. Lamed. La. Lamed. Mem. Bottom left. Up here. Make an upside down U. And come across to the left, but leave that door open. And in the upper left, make a chimney. Mem. M. Nun. Upper left. Curve down. Bottom curve to your left. Just like the cha, but it's tiny. It's narrow. Nun. Okay. Alef-beyth, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yud, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun. All right. Next comes the next page. Samech. Upper left and across. And then come down in a U and end up just inside this left portion. Samech. So, ayin. Upper left, diagonal down to the lower right. And then you're going to come up and to the right a little bit. Make a curve down. And make that handle come out flush with the upper left. Okay, it's like a cup on a, you're holding it in your hand. Okay, ayin. Silent. Okay, there are two silent letters in Hebrew, the aleph and the ayin, but they're different. Okay. Faith. Upper left. Come across, you're going to start out with the resh form, but then it's going to turn into this chaf, okay? Curve down and stick out a little bit to the left. And then you're going to come to the top upper left in and connect down and to the right and upside down backwards, yud. Fe. That's the f sound. Okay. Alef-beyth. Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yud, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, ayin, Fe, or Tzadi, upper left, diagonal down to the lower right, and you're going to make a spring coming back to the left, flush with the upper left here. Then you're going to divide this line of the tzadi in half with the dot and come up and make an equal line with the left one. It looks sort of like a like a champagne glass or some kind of a glass on a handle. Sari. S, like cats or pizza. Kuf, upper left, come across, and you're going to make a backwards and almost backwards C. You're going to come down and not going to come quite up to the level of this upper left. Then you're going to come in and down and make a free floating stick all the way down into the third space here. You got the upper, middle, and lower space. The kuf extends into the lower space. Kuf, as the k, the Q sound. Reish, oh yeah, reish, you know what the reish looks like. Upper left, come across and curve down. That's your reish. As an R sound. Sheen, upper left, give yourself lots of space because it's going to be a big syllable. Come down and curve and then come up to the right. And then we're going to make a dot in the lower left. There's a little cherry pit down there. We're going to make the imaginary line in the middle and then divide the right-hand side into another imaginary line. So here's your middle imaginary line, and you're going to divide this in half. That's your second dot, and connect the dots. Erase all these other dots. Sheen. Sh. Last is tav, upper left, and across, make a reish right there. Up to the upper left, in a little bit, and come down, connect. Come down, almost going to look like a chet, but it's going to kick out at the end. Tate. Excuse me, tav. Tav. The t sound, as in Thomas. All right. Say with me, please. The more you say and the more you write, the easier it gets. Alef-beyth, Gimel Dalet Hey, Vav Zayin Chet, Tet Yud Chaf, Lamed Mem Nun, Samech Oyin Fei, Sari Kuf, Resh Shin Tav. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the Hebrew lesson booklet, and we're going to learn a few more forms. All right, let's share, and here we go. The Hebrew lesson booklet here. Let's see, let's get this forward. Okay, so we went through all of our booklet here, and now we're going to continue. All right. The Hebrew letters are all considered consonants, okay? All the letters that we have up on the board here, several with unique pronunciations. Two letters, aleph and ayin, are silent. Inside of a word, the aleph remains silent and can stand alone or take a vowel sound. When the aleph is used with a vowel, the aleph remains silent and the syllable makes the sound of the vowel alone. The ayin also remains silent, but is always associated with a vowel. It changes the sound of the vowel into a guttural sound, okay, low in the throat from the gut. Two letters, chet and chaf, are guttural and pronounced in the back of the throat. Just like the ayin vowel, the ayin is silent, but the vowel sound associated with the ayin is the guttural. But these two letters have sounds of their own, chet and chaf. Okay. Two letters, vav and yud, can be pronounced as consonants or vowels. So the vav as a consonant is the V sound. You see it's all by itself. The vowel with a dot above, see, you got the as a vowel here, it's a vav with a dot over or above, is pronounced O, and its name is Vav O or Cholam Vav. Okay, you've got the Vav with a dot in the belly, a dot inside, has the oo sound. It's called Vav U or Shurek. That's the Vav. So the Vav can either be a consonant, V, a vowel O, a vowel U. Okay, here the dot is over the Vav, that makes the O sound, and inside the belly of the Vav makes the U sound. Yud as a consonant is the Y as in yes. Yud as a vowel is the I as in sit. Okay, we'll go over those over and over again. Now come the 5 sofiyth forms. All right, so there are still just 22 letters in the Hebrew alef-beyth, but 5 of those letters change form at the end of the word, and those are called the sofiyth forms. So 5 letters called final or sofiyth forms change shape, either unfolded or boxed like the mem. So unfolded chaf, unfolded nun, unfolded fe, unfolded sadi, or boxed in like the mem. When they occur at the end of a word, that they're pronounced the same. Okay, so let's read these together. Chaf, chaf sofiyth. Mem, mem sofiyth. Nun, nun sofiyth. Fe, fe sofiyth. Sadi, sadi sofiyth. All right, let's review that. So back to the Hebrew lesson booklet. You'll see there are 5 sofiyth forms that are written out here, and we're going to write them up here on the board. You can follow along here, or you can also look at your Hebrew lesson booklet. So the first one is the chaf sofiyth. So you've got the chaf up here and the chaf sofiyth. So let me just write the chaf out. Okay, again in the middle space here. So here's the chaf. Okay, remember it starts with the aish form, but then it curves and sticks out a little bit. Now we're going to make the chaf sofiyth. Upper left, come across and make that aish, but this time you're going to keep going down into the lower space here. Okay, chaf sofiyth. So this is a chaf, has the ch sound, and chaf sofiyth has the ch sound as well. The sofiyth does not change the sound at all, but that's what the letter looks like at the end of the word. People ask me, why did God do that? I don't know. You'll have to ask him yourself. I think it's just God expressing his creativity for whatever reason, we don't know, but we can come up with all kinds of theories. All right. The mem also has a sofiyth form. So chaf is an unfolded sofiyth. Mem is a boxed sofiyth. So let's draw a mem, bottom left, come up. We're going to make that upside down U. And we're going to come across to the left and leave the door open to the house. Make a little chimney. Okay, so that's the mem with the m sound. Now comes the mem sofiyth. We're going to make a resh. From the upper left, come across, and resh. Then we're going to come back to the upper left, come in a little bit and connect a line down, and then come curve a little bit and come across to the right and close it up. That is a completely closed house, and the chimney's off to the side. So this is a mem sofiyth. Also the m sound. So that's a chaf, chaf sofiyth, mem, mem sofiyth. Next is the nun. Let's draw nun. To the upper left, come across, down, curve, just like the chaf, but much narrower. That's the nun with the n sound. Nun sofiyth is unfolded. Okay, up the left, come across, curve a little bit, and fold, unfold all the way down. Okay, just like the chaf sofiyth. So this is a nun sofiyth. No, same sound, just comes at the end of the word. Fey. Okay, let's draw fey. You go upper left, come across like a resh form. You're going to start out like a resh and down, but you're going to curve like a chaf. So it looks just like a chaf. Up to the upper left, in and connect backwards and upside down. So yud, fey, as a f sound. And now fey sofiyth, it's going to look just like the chaf, but with that upside down and backwards yud. Going to be a fey sofiyth. Upper left, across to the right, curve down like a resh, keep on coming down like a chaf sofiyth. Up and in, fey sofiyth. That's the f sound. Sadi sofiyth is the last one, so let's do it sadi. Upper left, diagonal down to the lower right, and let's bring that spring upwards to the left. Divide this diagonal in half and make that champagne glass. Sadi. S sound. Sadi sofiyth. Now this is a nice kind of a sharp diagonal from upper left to lower right. If it's sadi sofiyth, we're going to make a much gentler diagonal. So start with the upper left, and instead of all going sharply to the right, we're going very gently, and we're going to keep on going down below the line. Sadi sofiyth looks like the way it starts out. Okay, and it's below the line, it's unfolded, and you're going to again get that mark there about middle here, and you're going to make the same angle on the right as on the sadi, but the left angle is much gentler. Sadi sofiyth. Also, so okay. So let's go through these. Chaf, chaf sofiyth, mem, mem sofiyth, nun, nun sofiyth, fey, fey sofiyth, sadi, sadi sofiyth. All right, so we're going to end with that. Alef-beyth, gimel dalet hey, vav zayin chet, tet yud chaf, lamed mem nun, samich ayin fey, sadi kuf, resh shin tav. Chaf, chaf sofiyth, mem, mem sofiyth, nun, nun sofiyth, fey, fey sofiyth, sadi, sadi sofiyth. All right, keep practicing, and next time we're going to do the dagesh and other dot forms. Okay, see you next week, and shalom.